Sprouts. It's me, Patrice. I am back with another video. I am a beginner gardener in Zone 6A, and today we're going to be working inside of our planter app. Now, before we are actually able to figure out what we want to plant this upcoming season, we have to figure out our frost dates so we know when to grow what and if it's going to be successful. One thing about me though is I do not like to play by the rules. I will, just to get started, I'll start and do things by the book, but as I grow and learn on my own, I tend to venture away from the accuracy of it all. I am like a rebel in that way. But to go ahead and get started, we're going to go ahead and set our frost dates. You can actually use your current weather station to get your actual location, and it'll do it for you like automatically. But you'll just have to turn on your location settings, and I didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set mine in manually. The spring frost in my zone 6A is always somewhere between like April 5th and the 10th. So we're just going to look for April 5th. And then we're going to say okay. And then for the fall, it's going to be sometime between mid-October, so anywhere between the 11th and the 20th. So just to be safe, I'll go ahead and just put the 11th of October. I'd rather stop sooner than later. So we're going to say October the 11th. Okay, and it says your growing season, 189 days long, 27 weeks, 259 growing days until your fall frost date, 70 days until your spring frost date. So let's go ahead and get that dismissed. It gives you a nice little like diagram here on when you need to start your seeds inside, when your seeds needs to be transplanted, and when you are able to sow outside, as well as when you can start to harvest your crops. So I think this app is absolutely amazing. Like, it cannot get any easier for you. So with all the notes that we have here, I want to go ahead and type in marigolds because I want to see when I need to start my marigolds and when I would need to transplant them and sow them outside. So for marigolds, it says that I will actually start in February. I will start my seeds in February, and February is right around the corner because today is actually January the 24th. So we're going to go ahead and get our marigolds started ASAP. Another crop that I wanted to actually grow was radishes. So I got some radish seeds, but that's not going to be until March that I sow those outside. So actually you don't even start those inside. You just automatically plant those outside. So I don't even need to like make seeds for those. I did not know that. Or I didn't need to start them indoors. I wasn't aware of that. That's very interesting. I want to actually take a look at my lavender because I have lavender this year. Let's see, lavender. Okay, actually I'm already late. Like, I should have already started my lavender inside, and that was in January. So I guess I should start that actually today, if we're being honest. And we're going to transplant those outside in April. No, so we grow January, February. We sow outside in February, March, and then we transplant them in April. Very interesting. Okay. So let's see, corn. Let's take a look at corn because I definitely want corn to be in my garden this year. So with corn, it says that we should just go ahead and sow those seeds outside. We should not even start those indoors at all whatsoever. So once we need to grab a pot for the corn. The corn, I don't even have a pot for yet. I might, but I think I might want to get a new pot for my corn. But we'll see. So next, let's see. I want to have a carrots as well because I wasn't as successful for carrots. So we're just going to directly sow the carrots outside in March. I guess it's not a good idea to start the carrot seeds indoors. So we're going to sow those directly outside in March. Another thing that I wanted to try out again this year is actually spinach. So we're going to start our seeds for our spinach next month, starting the 1st of February. And we are going to, let me see, so we're going to start it in February and transplant them in March because they should have started growing. And then we're going to sow those outside. It says sow them outside in March as well. That's interesting. I guess you don't have to transplant them. I guess you can. Oh, wait. Okay. I see. Okay. So if you're going to start your seeds, you can start inside pretty much any time. I see that now. You can start February, March, April, May, June, July, August. If you're transplanting your seeds, you want to do that in March. So if you got something from the nursery, because I was reading this wrong, I understand now. If you have something from the nursery, then you'll go ahead and plant that outdoor in March. Or if you are sowing outside, you want to start in March. But if you starting from seed indoors, you want to start in February. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm not 100%, but we getting there. So let me check on basil. You guys, let me know if I'm reading this correctly, because maybe I'm reading it inside out or backwards or something like that. Begin harvest. Okay, so basil, if we starting inside, we want to start in February. And you want to begin your harvest in March. Interesting. But I wanted to check on cucumbers too after I checked on the basil. So yeah, we'll get the cucumber started in March. I did start my cucumbers in April last year, so that is definitely accurate. Yeah, so I did want to check on cilantro as well. That will be the last thing. So yeah, we got to get the cilantro started. The radishes can start pretty much anytime, but we gotta do that outside. So now that we have what we're going to be planting, let's see how we're going to put it in our garden. So the marigolds, we're going to have, I want to have the marigolds like all around my garden this year, because I want to see if it's really going to help with reducing the pests. Okay, so, and then I guess I'll have like something like that. But then that low-key leaves me really no room for my crops. But I don't need that much space either. So we're going to do our radishes. So let me see if I can add. Why won't it let me add my stinking marigold back? Okay, and then we're going to add our spinach and basil. Okay, and basil. And let me see what else. Oh, cilantro is what I had as well. So let's add cilantro. We only need a couple bushes of cilantro. And And I'm almost positive that I have enough room to plant more. At least in my head I do. Um I guess I could no, cuz I definitely like the way. All right, so let me try this. Let me do some rearranging here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then we're going to put the radish. Take one of these off. And then I'll put oh dear. Okay, so I need okay, I think this is the best option as of now that I would go with, because I definitely wanted the marigolds to be like to be in the center of it all, because I've never grown marigolds before. I don't know how big they get. But I really just want to feel the space this time, because I don't think I took advantage of my space previously. So right now we're just going to be doing marigolds, radish, spinach, cilantro, and basil. Let's hope that this goes well. Let's hope, let's hope. So this is my garden for now. It's probably going to change, but as of right now, this is what the upcoming season garden is going to look like, minus my planters that's going to be on either side of my garden bed, plus my tower. So next time we got to figure out what's going in the tower, and how we want to do that, because I did not have luck with my garden tower this season. Like nothing in there was successful. So I don't know if it's because of the sun positioning. I was rotating it so each side can get like sun, but I don't know if that helped it or reason for its demise. I don't know. But until next time, sprout it out.